Hello. Let me ask you something very quick and be honest with yourself. Do you feel loved or do you just feel controlled, confused, and drained? What's up, family? Welcome back to Frank Talk with Paul. One that is serving life and is serving it all through the world. Love shouldn't hurt. Recognizing emotional abuse before it breaks you. That is exactly what we're talking about today. It shouldn't hurt you. Have you ever had to heal from something that wasn't physical but still left you scars? Please drop in the comment section here what you felt about it or the kind of experience you've had. We're going to be talking about emotional issue with love, what emotional abuse is all about and how it looks like. When people think of abuse, they picture bruises, but the worst wounds are the ones no one can see and the ones you start to doubt even when it exists. Number one, it's about power and control, not love, not passion, not a difficult personality. Emotional abuse is about dominating your thought, your voices, and your identity. The common behaviors that you can see when you are emotionally abused is constant criticism and put down, gaslighting, making you doubt your memories or emotion, silence treatment as punishment, blaming you for everything, making you feel guilty for expressing your need. It is repetitive, not just occasional thing. We all mess up. But emotional abuse is a pattern, not a moment. That's a reality. Which of these behavior have you experienced or maybe even excused in the name of love? Be brave. Drop it in the comment section. You might help someone else. Maybe name it as they are going through their own as well. Because the first thing when you are in love is to give it a name to defend it. But there are warning signs, early signs that you should see when it happens. If it's actually an emotional abuse, catch it before it grows. You don't wake up in a toxic relationship. You drift into it. One excuse, one dismissal, or maybe they don't even mean it. It is just at a time. You are always apologizing, even when you don't even do anything wrong. You have been trained to keep the pace at any cost. Unknowingly, you've been trained to do that. You walk on eggshells. You plan your word like the landmines. Your mood control. You are emotionally tipsy all the time. They twist your word. I never said that. You are being too sensitive. You always want to fight. All of this. It could be isolation. Friends you used to see, gone. You are more alone than you have ever been. And they like it that way. They are controlling you. That is it. Have you ever been in a relationship where you lost touch with yourself? Please type, I see it now, in the sign and click on it because we want to see it. A lot of people are going through this unknowingly and how emotional damage your life. It definitely can if you don't quickly check it. Here is what emotional abuse steals from you. And this part, it is a personal thing. It is not a generalized thing. Your voice, you start speaking up. You start asking for permission just to feel your identity. You forget what you like, what you believe, what made you. All of this beginning to play on your brain. Your confidence is gone. You begin to believe lies that maybe I am the problem. Can you imagine that? Maybe I deserve this or I deserve all of this because I did it. Your peace, your constant tension, sleepless night, anxiety. When your phone buzzes like this, you have anxiety. All of these are things that emotional abuse can take away from you. Like someone I once coached, a brilliant woman who thought she was going crazy because her partner convinced her every feeling she had was too much. Does that sound familiar? That was pure emotional abuse. They abused her emotionally until the point she started blaming herself. What it is not. Clarity is power. Let's be clear. Not every disagreement is an abuse, please. Emotional abuse isn't about disagreement. It is about dismissal and dominance. You must understand that. Emotional abuse is not a bad day. It's miscommunication or someone raising their voices once during stress. No. Two people growing apart. That is not what it means. But it is when the pain is chronic, not occasional. You feel like you are always the villain. They make you question your right to feel hurt. You begin to blame yourself. Have you ever thought, maybe I am just overreacting? You are not alone. Comment, trust your girls in this because as you are going to be helping other people and it ought to help you in liberating you from it because you are identifying where your problem is. Now when it happens, what do? You are not in it alone. You need to understand that. That is what is important. If you see yourself in this, Listen to me. This is not your fault, but it is your time to decide what you will do next. It is not your fault. Acknowledge it without shame. Write it down. Say it out loudly. Trust is the beginning of freedom. The first type is trust. Tell someone that is saved, like the therapist, the friends, hotline, Jonas. You need to hear your story from your own mouth. That is it. Hear it yourself. Create an exit plan if needed. Abuse thrives in isolation. Plan. Choose yourself even if it hurts you. Living doesn't mean you stop loving them. It means you finally started loving yourself. It is important. You need to understand that when you sit up for yourself, you first of all save your life. That's what you need to do. Love should challenge you, grow you, stretch you. But it should never erase you. Never confuse suffering for loyalty. Love should not hurt like this. It should never. Please hit the like button if this spoke to someone deep in you. Subscribe to Frank Talk with Paul for weekly truth that leaves not crashing, even every day. And drop a comment below. What is that one thing you will never ignore again in the name of love? I am Paul, and this was a Frank Talk. Thanks for showing up for yourself, for your healing, for your future. You are not too broken to be loved. You are too vulnerable to be mistreated. Until next time, protect your peace, never shrink for love. Because one thing that you owe yourself is the protection of yourself. We talk about safety for children all the time. Talk about safeguarding for children all the time. Yourself, you are a child of your parents. Whether they are alive or they are dead, you are their child as well. And so safeguarding is a very serious issue for yourself. You need to be very conscious of it. Anyone who is emotionally abusing you, even though it doesn't come with a physical scar, a lot of people will not be able to see it. And because you've been conditioned to feel that you are the one that's at fault, it becomes very easy to even excuse it for them. You give reason, you begin to blame yourself that whatever cause, whatever thing you find yourself is as a result of you not playing your role very well. And so because of that, it affects your esteem. When your self-esteem is low and is broken because of the way they have manipulated you to the point where you don't even have confidence in yourself anymore. What that means is that you excuse every wrongdoing to you. You excuse every kind of approach that they are using to bring you down. You excuse everything that whoever that your person is doing to use to destroy your life. You excuse them. You give excuses for them. And they continue to damage you emotionally until you are finished and completely destroyed. But today, you have the chance to walk away. You have a chance to recognize it. You have the chance to make your exit plan. The exit plan is very important logistically, financially, and otherwise. You must do it and quietly walk away from it so that you can have yourself. Because if you continue to remain in an emotionally abused relationship, I can tell you one thing. One thing that is very sure that you can't run away from is that you continue, each day that passes, you continue to lose your very self. And the world needs your originality, your original self. Someone is manipulating you and turning you into the opposite of yourself. And you're beginning to accept that because you think you are at fault all the time. You are not. It is because the person manipulating you, your person in your relationship with so-called is manipulating you and has turned you to the opposite of yourself. And that is not what God has made it to be. You are original and you can be yourself. See you in my next video. Thank you and bye-bye.